sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Earth? Has nothing. To do with us.
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere.
I've got a lot on my mind.
And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down.
If this keeps up,
It's always the merchants who suffer.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents? Places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That must be the spire.
That girl. Is she
Huge.
Aurora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city.
I've got all the best goods here. Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Blood! Vengeance for Ursa!
You'll regret not
How
stopping
long
when you're in the
will
thick of it.
Avad hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace?
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Thunderjaw with scars from countless battles. I ran.
A fun day ahead.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
A corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. See what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside, with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I? Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
All right, back to it.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do. place. Smells like nothing other. All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I have work.
So you're interested?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. What do my tired eyes see? A hunter. Come, talk to me a moment.
Move along. You have no... You know what some Nora call the
Here's to Vade.
just a moment of your time. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks If only you'd use it to help me.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to, and listen. All I want is the sword. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No...
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. My father died in the Sun Ring because of Jiran. Yet Avad laid a memorial there.
The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the drops of blood leading away.
Jiran's soldiers would cut off anyone who got their path.
I'm still on the trail.
Stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad. You're looking for artifacts?
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. I work on their behalf. I'm especially if you have any.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arn. He left the figures near. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero, including trade for them.
You said the king...
Yes. I've been to Ban... Some say they're a mysterious people. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man...
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage. You ready? Come on back. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Quiet moment brings sun.
The trail ends here. Someone must have seen the thief.
I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
The machines took down another freehold in the south. When will it end? Had an egg for breakfast, and it's not sitting well with me.
I miss Mainspring. Smoke from a dozen forges.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Lived, and the peace be everlasting. Just thinking about going to the lake next week. So I'll let
What? No.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably... Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the... Oh, good shot.
Okay, stop there.
I hired men to investigate. I paid up front.
So now you're hiring someone. What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. This camp isn't even big enough. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you'll... If it's true. If we learn how...
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl.
Are you some kind of merchant?
More...
But you send other people.
All right. More of an opportunist. Risky opportunities. All right.
If I did look in...
You won't need to climb up the shoulder. And you look like you know your way around. If it's true they walk among payment...
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman.
Like this?
In grief. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparation?
No.
I see. These people seek, but there are obstacles.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back...
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves.
What?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the shrine. He waits there now, forbidden to... This Utaro lost her companion on the shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and the Banuk would paint a mark on the... They need no beckoning.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest.
All I can ask for is your charity.
I didn't think your...
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget...
The killing. You mean...
Yes.
Why did the priest...
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with...
Huh. Maybe the You're disappointed with the Sun Priests.
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. Even he couldn't... He said...
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of us will be left to wear...
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trip. He spoke out against the sacrifices.
You lost someone you love?
No. Not love.
I'll do what I can.
To honor them.
always the ones you least expect that cause you trouble.
Metalbot here. Good prices, fair prices. Fairest prices for machine.
She's not interested.
I know what she's not. As I was saying, no better offer for snap maw lenses. I'd give my...
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm.
Silent partner.
If the sun... Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market.
So which...
No market for a snap maw lens is good, strong...
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor?
I know culture. Just the other day I was...
Oh, great sun, lend me the string.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long...
hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is...
Craft doesn't win a war, or keep the machines from your farms.
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned, plain hammered work.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt...
Why do you...
It's a...
No tithes to the Sun Court, like...
Just...
A long leg...
A snap mob.
Fine. I can see that...
Wait!
I drove her...
Hunters, ground... Bring us your metal.
I brought you both the part.
I don't suppose I could buy...
You'd buy the wrong one. So get...
Of course.
The price you have to pay.
It won't sell for a loss. Chalk.
I have an imagination. When you wrap...
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation. That we would have class.
And I told you...
They just keep going.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Soon as the sun's rising, you're up north.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your...
By the sun machines.
What kind of machine?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards. The Sun King warned us that he could know...
Tell me more about the...
My father owns a dozen quarries.
But what about the people?
Of course. Their lives are all...
I'll see what I can...
You will.
And to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off.
That'll help.
Sometimes a body needs to rest. Just wish I could do it more often.
It's not what I imagined when I was a boy, but it's decent work, keeping the city safe.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose you want answers. Well, it's not complicated. We collect valuable objects from people who don't need them, sell them for shards, and use the money to help the needy at Sunfall.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trough for generations.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them, of wealth and contentment, while people beneath him suffer.
Who exactly gets the shards at Sunfall?
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat, or bandage their wounds. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. My wife was chained up with a bunch of servants and herded with them. They starved to death, still bound together.
Oh. I'm sorry.
So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe. I haven't sold it yet.
What do you expect me to do now? Walk away?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared near the branded shore. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire shipment of food. If you found that, you'd be helping a lot of people.
I'll consider it.
I knew you were gonna say that. Nassan was supposed to meet his contact, but be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots...
This must be Ronamon's family estate. machines attack without warning. I need to get in there and look at that thing. Can't be too prepared.